cucina. Mia cucina in Italian means my kitchen. And boy, do I have an amazing meal to share with you. Again, it's all about the strawberry. And la prima cosa che dobbiamo fare, everybody, la prima cosa che dobbiamo fare è prendere il faddale. The first thing that we need to do is to put on the faddale. And I have chose this beautiful one because it's the tree of life. And you see all the different colors? Because we are all beautiful different colors. So what I want to do is I'm going to put my wonderful necklace on here that a dear friend of mine made for me. Isn't that beautiful? And this dish, I call it strawberry crusted chicken tenders. And I'm going to pair it with a beautiful fennel and strawberry mint salad. Yes, and then I have a surprise for you. Yes, I have a surprise for you. So the first thing that I'm going to give you is the ingredients. In the meantime, as I'm giving you the ingredients, I am going to turn my pan at a medium low. And then what I have here is I have ghee and olive oil. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a regular tablespoon and I'm just going to come in here and take the tablespoon of ghee with the tablespoon, so it is, I put it together because I don't want to have to separate it, this and that. So it's just 1 tablespoon of ghee and a tablespoon of butter. Sometimes I mix the two because I like the flavor. So with that it's melting, I want to bring your attention to the breading that we're going to be utilizing because what I have here is this beautiful chicken tenders. And make sure that your chicken tenders are nice and dry. And I have them right here. Now I have the chicken tenders. I have my tablespoon of mixed ghee and olive oil that is heating up in medium low, and then I'm going to turn it up higher. What I have here, guys, is I have for my breading is a ½ cup of panko crumbs. And then what I have here is 1 tablespoon of strawberry powder. I take my strawberries, I slice my strawberries, I turn my oven on 200 and I leave them in there until they dry, and then I put them in my little spice grinder, and that's how I get this consistency. So that's all going to go right in here like so. So that's what's going to give that. This is going to be a very interesting, wonderful flavor. You got to try this. It's very yummy, yummy, yummy. Now to this I have a teaspoon of salt and a teaspoon of pepper. That's going to go right in here. I am using white pepper for this dish because remember we have, with the strawberries it goes very well. And then what I have here is I have thyme after thyme, and I love thyme. I have 2 teaspoons of thyme, and make sure that you put them in your hands to break it out, to break it down like so. And then I'm going to introduce you to something deliciousness. I'm wearing purple for lavender, and lavender, there is edible lavender, and I found a store in Seattle where they sold it. So we see what I'm doing. I'm using my hands because I don't want to chop it up. What I am doing, I am releasing the smells of the lavender. Oh my God, and this is edible lavender. I'm using a teaspoon of lavender. Oh, it's such a pretty, it's so pretty. I mean, it's already pretty, we haven't done anything. And then with my own hands, I'm just going to mix all of this together. I want my breadcrumbs with everybody to marry each other, to come together right now over breadcrumbs. We got to have fun, guys. You can't just, spend too much time in all that stuff that makes us. I know there's a lot of sadness, but there's also a lot of joy. And we really need to concentrate in joy. I want to say hello to all you beautiful people. We are live. Hello, Alana. Hello, you beautiful people. So what you're looking for something like this. Oh, you got the smell of strawberries in here. You got this, the smell of thyme. So then what I want to do now is I want to bring my little chicken, my little chicken fingers. And what I have here, guys, is I have a tablespoon of mayonnaise. I don't like to use egg on this because the mayonnaise is going to keep, and what I'm doing is I'm just going to be, artistic over here. Yes, artistic, right? Claro que sí. Claro que sí, in Spanish means, but of course. And I'm not going to season it because, you know, these guys are going to go right in my wonderful breadcrumbs. So then what I want to do now is I'm going to turn this, well, you know what? I am just going to turn them over, and I am going to do the same thing on the other side. Here, let me put this over here. And just flip them over. I'm going to use a spoon because usually the spoon works. And I'm just going to get the other side. Because what happens when you use mayonnaise, it really keeps the chicken tenders tender. Yes. They call them chicken tenders for a reason. But you know, you can overcook these little guys. So if I put some mayonnaise, and usually I use it a tablespoon, goes very well with my chicken tenders, and I'm utilizing 2, 4, 6 chicken tenders. It's my husband and I. And we'll probably have this for lunch. I don't know what I'm going to do for dinner. But, you know, Italians is amazing because my family, at breakfast we're talking about lunch, and at lunch we're talking about dinner. Hey, that's how it is. That's how we roll, okay? All right, so get over it. Okay, now to this, remember the breadcrumbs? Now I'm going to turn my wonderful, I'm going to check my wonderful here. And I see that it's going to need a little bit more of ghee and olive oil. That is why we always start small, because if we put little, we can add more. But if we put it all in there, then we can't take it out. All right, so now I'm going to turn this wonderful thing to a little more higher. So now it's going to go to about medium. And then I'm just going to take these little guys, just like so. And I'm just going to, you see that? Look at that. Look at that. And look what a beautiful color that is. Oh, I love doing it like this. You know, I do a lot. As you can see, I'm using my finger. And when you lay it down like that, guys, this guy doesn't want to come out. Hey, you stay over here. You know, you just kind of, just kind of roll it like that. And then we're going to do the other one. I have this little tray. It actually, it's a plastic tray. Yes, it's a plastic tray. And you know, I can't throw anything away. Between jars, trays, my husband, you know, God bless his soul, you know, he has a lot of patience with his wife. Because, you know, I don't like to, to pollute more of the earth than it needs to be done. And I find that this little guy works really, really well for all my little chicken tenders, you know. And they're all hanging out in here. And, you know, use your hands. Don't be afraid. Nothing is going to bite you. I am done with this, so I'm going to remove this right out of there. Because next we're going to work on the salad. As this is cooking, I'm going to go into the salad. And then I can't wait for my surprise. I like to surprise you. I like surprises. Who likes surprises? Ah, look at all the hearts. Of course we love surprises. We all love surprises. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to shake this guy up, and I'm just going to put it right in here. Oh, I can hear the sizzle. Yeah. And I'm just going to let these babies just hang out in here. Oh, you can see the specks of the strawberries. Yes. You know, they all get along so well. They all get along so well, like the way that we should. We need to all stop talking about each other and start doing things and helping each other out. So we need to build each other up instead of tearing each other down. Okay, I'm done with that. All right, so now I'm just going to add a little bit more olive oil on one of this sides of my pan over here. Yeah. Because it's going to have the buttery taste of the ghee and the deliciousness of the olive oil. All right, for the salad, what I have here is 1 sliced fennel. I sliced it very, 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 very thin. All right, and then what I've done over here is I have these beautiful strawberries. Of course, you know, here is strawberry season. So, you know, when I get strawberry season, I dry strawberries as well as I also eat them, freeze them. So there's a lot of things that you can do. And I just want to slice them, you know, and just kind of put them in here, like into my salad. I like to taste my strawberries. I don't want these guys to be, you know, really, you know, not too thick, not too thin. It's however you want your strawberries. And look how pretty the salad is already, and we haven't done a thing yet. And I love this combination of fennel, because fennel is licoricey, and the strawberries, they have this wonderful little flavor to them, and it's, oh my goodness, delicious. So then I'm going to just take this part off, and I'm just going to continue to, yeah, baby. Just put them all on top of there. I am done with that. Make sure you get yourself a platter for when these guys come out. We're going to plate that and wait till I show you how we're going to plate. Now, in the meantime, what I have here for my salad dressing, I know I had a bowl. I'm just going to use just a little bowl like so. It did not make it over here. Now I'm going to turn over my little guys. Remember, medium until they get nice and golden. And also you want to make sure that they're cooked. Oh yeah, these guys are looking marvelous, darling. Marvelous, darling. I love when things work. Sometimes they don't. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay. The I don't know police and the I don't work police is not here. So we're not going to worry. So you see, as I am cooking these, I'm adding more, so it's still continuously to cook. All right, so now that I have that going, what I have here is a 2 tablespoons of olive oil, a 1/4 cup of white vinegar, a teaspoon of mustard, and I also have a teaspoon of maple syrup. So here goes let me use my vinegar first, because it always makes it a lot easier, you know. And then we're going to add the olive oil in here, because you need a little bit of that zing with the mustard to keep it all together. And then, of course, you need some of this marvelous, actually, I'm sorry, guys, I am using a teaspoon of honey. I changed my mind. You know, we can change our minds, because this is my recipe. I can change my mind. If I don't want maple syrup, I'm not going to use maple syrup. If I want to have honey, I use honey. Because you know what? I want to. And that's okay. So then now we're going to mix it like so. You see, just mix it like so. Just mix it like, oh, yes. Oh, it's looking beautiful. So just kind of mix it all together with your little fork, just like that. Very simple, very easy transaction. Woo-hoo. We're going to put that to the side. Now, what I have here is I have some palm fronds that I use from when I sliced my fennel. My fennel comes with palm fronds. So what I like to do is I just like to kind of let them rain, you know, for them to go wherever they may go. And then I'm going to use the rest of them to garnish. Yes, the rest of them to garnish. Because after all, you know, this is beautiful. And then what I have here is, and I grow my own mint. And then what I want to do is I just want to take my leaves and I just want to cap my leaves. Tear my leaves. Because that's going to give it the nice lemony flavor that is really needed in this salad. And wait till you guys try this salad. You're going to love it. And what I have here is mint, but I also grow spearmint, and I do have a few little sprigs of spearmint, because I love spearmint, and spearmint loves me. Claro que sí, claro que sí. Of course, of course, of course. Everybody's going to go around going, claro que sí, claro que sí. And now, I'm going to turn these guys over one more time, because then that way they all get nicey. They're getting into that deliciousness that it is the olive oil. It all comes together in a jiffy, in a little time. And now I'm going to shut this off. Shut that off. Now I'm going to get my salad dressing, and I'm just going to pour the beautiful salad dressing. You see that? Woo! Mamma mia, che bellezza! It means, oh my God, how beautiful. I am done with that. And then with the same fork, you know, why mess things up? I'm just going to mix this beautiful salad. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Don't you want to be here? It is marvelous. It is delicious. And you can see the mint and you can see the strawberries. Oh, mamma mia, I cannot wait for this dish. And neither is my husband. He just came out of the office. Honey, in a minute. We're going to eat in a minute. It's almost what? Listen, 15 minutes, 15-minute meal. Thank you, Rachel Ray, because, you know, you did the 15, no, she used to do the half-an-hour meals. But when you organize yourself, it goes really quickly. So now that we have this beautifulness, I am going to turn this guy over like so. I'm going to grab my platter like that. I am going to continue to mix my beautiful salad. I'm just going to put my beautiful salad to the side like that. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, mamma mia. I just can't wait. Oh, yes, I can. No, I can't. But I just have to wait. Oh, yes. So then that I have this beautiful salad, because after all, it's my husband and I, and sometimes this will carry into dinner. So then what I want to do over here, because, I still want to make things pretty, kind of make it look, make it kind of nicer. Then you can come back with the other palm fronds, and you can add some more palm fronds. And this is, the dill, the dill that comes, well, I call it dill, but it comes with a palm fronds. And it's just so pretty, and it's also very nutritious. And let me tell you something also about chicken. Chicken is full of wonderful proteins, and it aids on weight loss. Did you know that? And chicken is full of vitamin D and full of vitamin B, which vitamin B is needed. Okay, guys, so that takes care of that. Then I'm just going to come back over here, and I'm just going to put a little sprig of mint maybe to the side, because I like to make things look pretty, especially if you're having somebody over, and trust me, the time is getting closer for us to have people over. I know that I have friends over, and there are a couple of them sitting over there. You can't see them because they're too shy to be on. So now we're looking at this beautiful salad like that. All right, so then what I want to do now is I want to come and I want to get my chicken, and I just want to bring my chicken tenders right over here, like so, on my plate. You can stack them, like a checkers, or not. And I just kind of like to make it look pretty, without, of course, making it a mess. And look at that. Let me bring it closer to you guys. And then I'm going to show you my surprise. Look at that. You see that beautiful, look at this beautiful strawberry crusted chicken tenders with Fennel strawberry mint salad. Look how beautiful that is. And now, because, it's getting warmer, the weather's getting warmer. Let me bring this over here. I want to show you this wonderful water to go with this wonderful deliciousness. And what I have here is I have about 5 or 6 strawberries that I have sliced, that I'm just going to add them right into the water like so. Guys, can you guys see that? Can you guys see that? You're getting excited. I am. Like that. And then what I have here is I have a half of a lemon, and I also have basil. Yes, basil. And what I want to do is I want to get my basil leaves, and I'm just going to add them just into the water. Just add the basil leaves right into the water. And I'm going to take another long spoon to kind of work these down. Yes. And so this is going to be a lemon basil strawberry water. And you can make it really pretty if you want or not. That goes my basil. This is the basil that I grow. And then what I want to do with my lemon, and let me get this out of the way. We don't want to miss that beautiful deliciousness that we just had. I am going to get my wonderful knife. Just take the little edge off of that. And then what you can do is you can cut. I'm going to cut in thirds. So I'm just going to have 1 down, 2, 3, and then in thirds, guys, in thirds. And then what you have, and what I would do is I would leave this water in the refrigerator for 24 hours, and then you're going to have all the flavors of the strawberries, the lemon, and the basil. And this is what we have for you today. This marvelous strawberry crusted chicken tenders with Fennel strawberry mint salad, and this amazing deliciousness of lemon basil strawberry water. And that's all I have for you today, guys. I want to thank my beautiful sponsors, Cola Harris with FARMASI. I want to thank my beautiful sponsor, Steve and Billy with Billy Fishing and Charters. If you're in the Tampa area, you gotta come. I also want to thank my wonderful Dario Rodriguez with Life and Food Superstores in Ellenton. And I also want to thank my beautiful Soul Angels for my beautiful nails. And I want to thank you for joining me in this beautiful mangiare. Look at this beautiful mangiare.